Okay, so things in life are a lot about perspective, right? How we handle things in the heat of a moment, how we handle situations after the heat of the moment. And I think, too, sometimes we're not always self aware of what victim mentality looks like, right? We're aware of the obvious parts, like, oh, saying like, oh, poor me, but not wanting to change a situation. We're more self-aware of the obvious ones. I know for me, there were ways in which that I had or had shown victim mentality that maybe I wasn't as aware of. That's what it was, you know. For instance, okay, so when I got my separation in February, I did when I was going into my new when I was moving in where I moved to, like, it was I think like 8 o'clock at night, pouring rain, and because of where I have to park, I have to park like kind of like a half block, and so I had to make 15 trips back to my car. And the first like 3 or 4 trips, because I was all alone, I didn't have anybody to help me. Like I said, it was raining, and I didn't have my daughter with me, because my ex wanted her for like a week, and so I was just really in my feels. I started crying. I was walking slow, kind of just in the down and bouts, you know, just a little down, really feeling my emotions, which is fine. I let myself feel them, right? But then about starting my 4th trip, I was like, you know what? I'm only making myself more sad. It like doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to think of it this way, right? So then I started jogging back and forth from my car to the house, and like in like a nice jog, and I was like, this is a good workout, you know. I didn't get to work out today. This helps, like 2 for 1. And it just completely switched my mindset on the rest of my thinking and stuff like that. It just made me, because at the first, like, honestly, I was feeling bad for myself. And feeling bad for myself made me feel worse about my situation. So, but then that was the night that really switched things for me, when I had gotten it in my own perspective and perception of like why this could be fun or why this could be beneficial to me. It really kind of started ripple affecting for my life. It started making me have like different perspective